All right, so by now, those of us who are fans of Dragon Age the Veilguard have seen this amazing combat video that came out yesterday around the Blighted Dragon during the State of Play showcase. It was intense, and during that video, they showcased mage combat, specifically this mage who was blinking around the battlefield using a fire whip to like pull the dragon down out of the sky, and a whole bunch of other crazy combos which look absolutely insane. And as much as I want to play like a ranged character my first time around, I know that a mage is going to be the second character that I play through. But that video honestly has me questioning my decision and being like, maybe I should play a mage the first time through. I just don't know. But BioWare just dropped a mage build deep dive showcasing the actual build that was used in that video. So we're going to go ahead and give this a watch, do a reaction video around it, and of course, get prepared for Dragon Age Veilguard, because this is a day one playthrough for us. We're going to be multi-streaming it on YouTube and Twitch like we always do. I do have quite a few games to get through before then, though. Daily streams happen at 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 2 times a day. So hopefully we'll see you there. In the meantime, let's check out this mage build deep dive over at the Dragon Age Veilguard YouTube channel.
I'm Hillary Heidi, a producer at BioWare. Let's take a closer look at the mage build we featured at the recent State of Play. If you haven't yet, check out our other progression videos for a deeper intro to the gameplay system.
Yeah, we watched them. We've reacted to pretty much all of them, I think.
call this build the Dragon Killer because my gear and skills have been optimized to take on a powerful boss, this ice dragon.
This looks
As a
intense.
mage, I can switch between 2 weapon sets, a staff for ranged attacks, or an elemental orb and dagger for close quarters combat.
Okay, so that's a significant change from like the previous entries where like if you were, especially in like Inquisition, you know, if you're a mage, it's you're just doing your ranged attacks with your staff, right? As I remember it. It's been a while. But having a dagger, we saw some of this up close and personal in some of the combat videos where you're getting in close with a dagger and doing stuff. That's like a melee mage, which is really, really sweet.
I'm facing off against an ice dragon, which is vulnerable to fire, so
Makes
I've equipped
sense.
Earth Emerald's Ash as my elemental orb. It reduces
Stacks.
enemy damage, makes burning last longer and do more damage, and increases the cap on burning stacks. My dagger, Thorn of Misfortune, gives me access to
+4,
the physical
baby.
damage type and synergizes with my affliction-based build, increasing the damage of arcane bombs, which I build up with repeated orb attacks.
Okay.
I've further powered up my afflictions by equipping this death mask,
Oh,
which
yeah.
will give me a nice damage boost.
A duration and
You'll notice my armor
damage
set
boost.
looks a bit different than the icon. That's because I'm making use of the game's transmog system
Cool.
to set my appearance to this Tevinter mage robe I purchased in Docktown. Let's switch over to my character's
Transmog
skill
is so
tree,
important,
where I
guys.
further enhanced my ability to take on this ice dragon. Elemental Catalyst gives my abilities plus 15% bonus damage. In this case, fire damage, since both my staff and orb are fire-based.
sweet.
Inner Focus generates 25% extra mana from successful light
More
attacks.
mana is never a bad
and that
thing.
number is doubled against enemies suffering from an affliction, like burning.
So if you
So
stack,
each time I attack my burning enemies, I'll generate 50% extra mana, allowing me to cast powerful spells
hold
like
up.
Meteor more
Hold up.
often.
hold up,
No,
I don't remember seeing that
allowing
during
me
the
to cast
trailer.
Powerful spells like Meteor.
Oh God, did you see that, dude? Guys, oh my God. I may have to play a mage. I don't know. Look at that. Pulling a meteor down out of the sky.
Cast powerful spells like Meteor more often. Let's take a look at some additional skills I've unlocked by choosing a specialization for my rook.
Spellblade.
In this case, Spellblade, which blends magic and melee. With the Electrical Burns passive, my fire attacks stack even more afflictions on my targets, applying the Shocked Affliction whenever I apply Burning, and vice versa. And finally,
That's
my
intense.
Spellblade ultimate ability, Thunderous End, unleashes a massive amount of damage, shocking enemies in a wide radius.
The VFX
Perfect
is
against
amazing
a large
too.
target like a dragon. Let's return to our battle with the Ice Dragon to talk about synergies and combos. Here I've got the dragon staggered. This is my opportunity to
So
deal
I
as
want to
much
pause here.
damage.
So normally, guys, when I play RPGs, I've been known for this for years. I play on story mode almost every single time I play the first time through. This is making me not want to do that. This is making me want to go through on like the normal difficulty. I want to take advantage of the combos because they've added. This is like when I did Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, like those games I played through on normal because they have such a rich and deep combat system with like all the different types of damage. This is looking amazing. Like I don't want to skip out on the combat in this game, so I'm probably gonna play normal for sure first time through.
Damage as possible while it's down. Detonations are a great way to do this.
This reminds me a
Detonation
lot of
can
like
be
Mass
set up
Effect
with
Andromeda.
Lucanus's Debilitate ability, which applies the Sundered status, followed by Rook's Dark Squall,
Which
detonates
detonates
sundered
sundered
targets. I'll follow this up with Tasha's Fire Breath to apply burning damage. Normally, I'd have to wait for my companions to cool down before I could use their abilities for another combo.
Okay.
But I've got a secret weapon up my sleeve. The Dreadwolf's Lyrium Dagger. My dagger is equipped with 3 runes. I'll toggle to the Regroup rune and activate it, instantly refreshing my companion cooldowns.
Oh, that's cool.
With my companion's full suite of abilities available,
Repeat.
let's finish this thing. I'll once again use Lucanus's Debilitate to set up a detonation, and this time I'll trigger it with my meteor attack, all while Tasha's Fire Breath keeps the dragon burning. And I'll finish the job with my powerful ultimate ability,
Oh.
Thunderous End.
Big bada boom. Guys, come on now. Let's go
But
back.
I've got a secret weapon up my sleeve.
We got to
I'll
rewatch
toggle
that.
to the Regroup rune and activate it, instantly refreshing my companion cooldowns.
This is
With my
insane.
companion's full suite of abilities available, let's finish this thing. I'll once again use
Debilitate.
Lucanus's Debilitate to set up a detonation, and this time I'll trigger it with my meteor attack.
Which is cool because like this time around they've got the meteor attack available. It's off of its cooldown. You can pull it down, and then after that.
All while Tasha's Fire Breath keeps the dragon burning.
So then she's just sitting there like roasting it with fire
And I'll finish
as
the
you.
job with my powerful ultimate ability.
Oh
Thunderous
God. I gotta say, guys, like that video that we saw yesterday, the blighted dragon combat, by far I think the coolest combat video I've seen around Dragon Age: The Veilguard so far. I mean, I was already excited to play this game, and I've been out there championing the changes to this because I loved the Mass Effect combat system, and this kind of follows in that footsteps. It's an evolution. All the Dragon Age combats have evolved from the first game onwards, and this looks insanely fun to me with like a cross between action combat and tactical pause, real time with pause, where you're taking a moment to command your allies to do things, but then the staggered stuff, the sundered stuff, like there's all these levels going in and having like your dagger with different runes and then having the different things that your weapons and things can do because you've spec'd a certain way. I'm just seeing tons of player agency here and ways to enhance the combat to the way you want to play with a combination of characters that you have in your party, and it just looks absolutely breathtaking. It's also going to be a breath of fresh air for me, having played a lot of like turn-based, slower games this year, to be able to go back to something that's a little more fast-paced, even though it does still have that pause element for when we want to slow it down and take advantage of that strategy in the battlefield. I can't wait to play this game, guys. It's definitely day one for us. We're going to be going crazy. Assassin's Creed Shadows just got pushed back to February, which means now I have a lot more time in November to sink my teeth into this, which means we may be going quite a bit deeper than I had planned throughout the month of November once this launches on Halloween. Of course, we have a lot of games to get through before we get to the end of October, so make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams, YouTube and Twitch. We multi-stream in both places, 9 a.m., 4 p.m. Mountain Time, twice a day. There's a Discord, Patreon, and all the socials. We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Stay safe. Happy Veilguarding.